Welcome to What Just Happened. This is episode 1, and today we're going to talk about China and its rollout of 5G technology. Currently, the majority of phone networks run on 4G, but the upgrade to 5G has been slowly creeping into countries like South Korea and the United States. But just this past week, China has announced that it will release its 5G services in over 20 cities and as many as 50 cities by the end of the year. What this basically means is we won't be seeing 5G technology or capable phones nationwide until late in the third or fourth quarter of 2020, while China will have approximately a 12-month head start, and they will be able to show to the world capabilities of 5G, which is going to affect everything from virtual reality to driverless cars to better cell phone reception. According to the South China Morning Post, the China's Ministry of Industry and Information Technology last Thursday licensed 3 telecommunication network operators and the nation's cable network giant, marking the official commencement of the 5G era in the world's second largest and most populated economy. Hong Kong listed carriers China Mobile, China Unicom, and China Telecom, as well as China Broadcast Network, were each awarded a license to run commercial 5G services. According to the Post, smartphone users will be able to send high-resolution 4K video within a few seconds, and both video games and apps based on augmented and virtual technologies will be virtually seamless. 5G networks will also be able to support the vast array of connected devices globally, from fitness tracking watches to internet-linked televisions. Many Chinese cities have mapped out plans to support the 5G rollout, including Shanghai, which has built 500 5G base stations so far, with plans to have more than 10,000 base stations in place by the end of 2019 and more than 30,000 base stations by 2021. But it looks like iPhone users are going to have to wait until at least late 2020. According to the Post, major Android smartphone vendors have all tested and even released some 5G-enabled devices after U.S. chip vendor Qualcomm late last year unveiled its flagship mobile processor, the Snapdragon 855. Earlier this year, Huawei released its in-house designed Balong 5000 chipset, which will first be used in its Mate X series, a foldable and 5G-enabled handset ready for shipment starting in June of next year. On June of this year, Huawei smartphone head Hegang demonstrated its foldable 5G smartphone device, the Huawei Mate X, which revealed download speeds of up to 1 gigabits per second and upload speeds of 100 megabits per second using the Ookla speed test app. The Huawei Mate X is able to automatically switch between different networks such as 5G, 4G, 3G, and 2G. 4G networks are expected to remain in existence long after 5G is introduced. Most 5G phones are also expected to support multiple networks. So if you don't have a 5G phone in the near future, don't worry. Your phone will still work in China. You'll just be missing out on a whole new world of mobile service, according to the South China Post. And according to the Wall Street Journal, at a telecommunications industry conference in Beijing last Thursday, Chinese officials said the cheapest 5G subscription would cost about $18 for 30 gigabytes of data per month. China accelerated its 5G build-out earlier this year, which should benefit Huawei Technologies. With over 942 million cellular subscribers as of September, China Mobile is the world's biggest wireless carrier by subscriber. It is bigger than China Telecom and Unicom combined, which are jointly building their 5G network into a partnership that would save costs and speed up construction. Also, according to the Wall Street Journal, China has more than 80,000 5G macro base stations installed nationwide, and typically cellular towers with antennas and other hardware that beam wireless signals over wide areas. They said China will end the year with about 130,000, while Korea will remain in second place with 75,000, and the United States will lag far behind with only 10,000 base stations. So basically, the gist of what just happened is China beat us all to the punch and will be rolling out tons of 5G infrastructure over the next 12 months, while other countries like the United States are at least 2 years behind what China is doing. So if you're traveling to Asia, you can expect to have much faster download and upload speeds for the internet and much better cell phone connectivity. Well, if you're living in the United States, you will probably only get those types of speeds in very select areas. I'm assuming that New York and Washington, D.C. will be the first, and then other major cities will follow afterward. If you're an Apple user, you're going to have to wait until next year. Let me know what you think in the comments below. For people who are traveling in Asia to places like South Korea and China, comment below and let us know if 5G is hype or you actually experienced a better benefit from using the 5G technology. Thank you for listening to the first episode of What Just Happened. I apologize for the minimalist production quality, but I can assure you I will be improving with each episode and upgrading as time goes on. Any comments or questions, leave below. So now I'm going to get to work on episode 2.